What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Galaxy Greg, and welcome to episode 74 of the Be More Nerdy podcast, the only place where you can get nerdy, weird, and sexual all in the same place. So, that being said, episode 74.
Crazy intro.
I know, right? It's the Halloween episode. I'm trying to get spooky, laying down spooky pipe. But it's the Halloween season, and with me today is my host with the most, DVAXOXO.
What it is, little dummy?
Jesus, why you sound so sleepy, man?
Cause uh, I'm a little disappointed in myself. I broke my promise about not working over 40 to 42 hours a week
Oh, it's cool. When I
last
see you,
week.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Why?
Because I told you, these people ain't paying you enough for you to be working over 40 hours in a week, bro. Like, I get 45
Yeah.
hours, but you be working like 60 plus hours in a week. We do not
Well,
stand for that unless we are getting paid 60-hour-a-week prices.
last week. I mean, I say that. Well, I hate to be like I say that. I worked 48 hours last week,
That's over 45.
and but I know, but but I worked 41 of those, for almost 40, 42 of those hours before Friday. Like Thursday, I had 42 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, so your girl is a little on the more tired side, but I had a good. I mean, it was a fun work week. I spent the whole week designing units, which was fun. I got to design, which is always like good, but we had a deadline, so it was like design in a hurry. So I know there's going to be like a lot of markups and people going to have a lot of shit to say. But my response to them is, where was you when I was shooting in the gym?
Where were you when I was shooting in the gym? I was shooting at the park in the elements, really perfecting my craft in the hardest place I know. Where was you when I was doing that? In a cozy ass gym, nigga.
Exactly. Exactly. So that was that. Then but the weekend was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. We did a murder mystery dinner. I was the killer, guys. I
Did
didn't
you
know.
win?
I didn't. I didn't even guess me. I guessed someone else. So
What?
like they sent us our so like we did this murder mystery dinner, right? Nobody knew who was the killer was. Like nobody there knew who the killer was. Um and like they handed out they like weeks before, maybe like 3 weeks before, they had sent us like after we RSVP, they sent us out our character, like who we are in the story. And everybody, like I was a lawyer, my girlfriend was a tennis player. My co-worker was she was a tailor. This is 1920s theme, by the way. 1920s themed, by the way. Uh my other coworker was a tailor. One of my other coworkers, she was like an accountant. And then like my coworker's boyfriend was a golf player. So like everybody had a character, and like on your character card it had your name, and my name was Suze Anyone. See, get it? Suze Anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Um and like your character traits of like what your character traits are, and then um when you got there you got like a mystery trait. So like you got a card and it was like, so like my mystery trait was whenever someone said the word murder, I had to laugh hysterically. It was great. And then you got like we got clues through the night, and they had like hidden um murder weapons around the house and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. And then we had like dinner through the night. So like with every course, we got a new set of clues. So like with soup, we got it. Like with the soup, we got a set, and with the entree and with dessert. And then after the dessert, we all submitted like who we thought it was. And
Mm-hmm.
it was me. It was your girl. I was the killer.
Was it
But
you?
yeah, I did it. I did it because the guy was a jerk, and I wanted to help everybody else out, which is
LOL.
most likely the reason why I would kill somebody.
Yeah, you would. That's what you would get booked for, bro. I'm sorry about that. Sorry to hear they
Um,
locked my man's up. Free diva.
Free diva. for you,
Free diva
girl.
till it's backwards.
um, then Saturday we did pumpkin carving. Me, my girlfriend, and my roommate, we all carved pumpkins. And then we went to a Halloween party. It was Alice in Wonderland themed, and they like disclaimer, these yes, all of these parties were white people parties, if you didn't know. Yes, like because they went like all out. They had like a tunnel where it was like you were going down the rabbit hole and all this stuff, and they had like big like human sized playing cards everywhere. Like even their bathroom shower curtain was like Alice in Wonderland themed. Like the snacks were themed, like everything. And it was
Okay.
just ooh, a lot of liquor, a lot of booze. So while we were there, right? So I don't know if I mentioned this before, but my girlfriend's like a metalhead. Like she listens to metal, that's her thing, whatever. Um,
How's she gonna
she
feel when
met
I come in the
another.
house playing Bill Withers?
Oh,
I
she listens
see
to
the
all of these
crystal
things.
raindrops fall in the beauty
She
of it
she will
all.
sing it with you. She'll sing it with you.
But if
She
she
listens
gonna
to
sing it in
all
metal,
music.
I'ma need that.
I will I will give her homework after the pod that her job is to make Bill Withers metal.
Don't really do it. That's
And
funny as shit.
but no, so she met another metalhead. And her and the guy were vibing, talking about songs and stuff, and like how like you don't meet a lot of like metalheads, blah blah, da da da, whatever. And then so I guess like the the guy and his wife and my girlfriend were vibing so much that they basically like, well, hey, like you're really cool, blah blah blah, blah. And we got this agreement between each other because we're swingers, and we would love to take you home. Because my wife really finds you attractive. Would your girlfriend be okay with that?
Oh my. So that's how
He
that
said,
day
why?
went? How'd that go?
That's that's how that went. And she was like, "Do you want my girlfriend to kill me and you?" Like, no. But like the whole night, they were like flirting with her and like making sure to get her attention. Because of course, white people, somebody put a pole up, so everybody had to like dance on the pole. If you're gonna ask if Diva got on the pole, no. Why didn't you get on the pole, Diva? It sounds like that would be a lot of fun for you. It would have, and I really wanted to, but we were the only black people at that party. So we were not allowed to get on the pole.
I
And
am
then if you don't,
significantly shocked that you just said, no, I didn't get on the poo.
well, we were the only black people at the party. I couldn't get on the pole.
The horror of horrors didn't get on the pole. I'm surprised. I'm
No,
shocked.
I can't perpetuate stereotypes. So yeah. So but yeah, like she kept getting on the pole, and apparently, like she got on the pole. The girl who was trying to take my girlfriend home, got on the pole and like busted her head, like, like boom, like everybody heard it. Like I missed it apparently, but like was like doop, and it was crazy. Then we went to a smaller Halloween party with my coworker on Sunday, and then last night we went to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal Studios. Greg, we have to go like all together. I think you guys would really enjoy it, and the tickets weren't that bad. It was um less than $100 a person. I think it was like $80 for each of us to go on Halloween, and it was from 6:30 to 2 a.m. Um, there were some rides open, so we rode the Mummy, we rode Green Gots, we rode this other roller coaster. We got on Men in Black, and we did the what's it call it? We did a Michael Myers, like it's how I hate to say a Halloween um haunted house, but like the movie Halloween, so it was like a Michael Myers themed haunted house.
I low
We
key.
did
So
that.
here's a funny thing. Have you ever been to
What?
one of those? It's like a haunted house, right? And
Mm.
you go in, and they send a killer after you, and it's pitch black dark, and your goal is like to blend in. I know you've seen the videos where some of the people like pretend they're jackets and shit, and then run out of the
No, I
room.
haven't seen those.
Oh, you gotta
No,
look them up.
that's
They're
great.
so funny. I kind of want to do one of those, cause like it seems
Definitely.
like fun to try and like be in a real situation. That's as crazy a thing as a thing you'll ever hear me say. It feels like fun to be in that situation, knowing that you're safe, of course, and then like being like, oh shit, how will I get away from the killer? I gotta blend in,
Right.
and then I hang myself by my ankles so they think I'm dead. And then as
That's
soon as they
cool.
walk past me, I book the other way and close the door.
Yeah, that's cool. I would want to do something like that. It was I mean, the only bad part was the haunted house actually, and it wasn't the haunted house was bad. It was actually really good. Like whoever was working in there, like they was running through those back tunnels to make sure they could like scare you once, and then like as soon as you think you're good because you're rounding a corner and you just got scared, make sure they was on the other side to scare you again. They was working. Um, like the really cool part was like there was this room of mirrors, and there was like uh Michael Myers like everywhere, like all over the room. And it was like hard to tell which ones were real because it's like which one's the mirror and which one's a reflection and which one's really him or like really a person. They were all people, but like you kind of didn't know at first, like until you started until you started walking through, and then it just all started moving because they were standing like so still in that like hall of mirrors. But but the bad part was it was like maybe a 2 minute walkthrough, but the wait was 2 hours. And we didn't know it was 2 hours because when we got there, it was like a little over an hour. And I was like, this is not, I was like, an hour wait, a little over an hour isn't bad. I was like, we have a drink. Like, let's just go ahead and like get in line with our drink. So we get in line and we meet this couple and we're just talking. We're like, wow, we've been in line a long time. And then we looked and we're like, oh, it's only been 30 minutes. We're like, fine, 30 more minutes. Good to go. We round the corner and we're like, fuck, like, oh, but we're like, it's like it looks like, and there was a lot more line. But we're like, oh, it's only going to be 30 more minutes. We'll be fine. Another 30 minutes go by. It's like it wasn't another 30 minutes. But we were like so far in the line, like it just didn't make sense to like get out, and it didn't look like it was going to be another hour. It was, but it didn't look like it was going to be. It was just like bad idea on our part. We should have just did another like haunted house or like got out sooner. But it was fine because we still did like a lot of the rides, and there were like people scaring you throughout. And because it was the last day, we went because we went on Halloween. The last day was Halloween. All of the stuff was on sale, like 70% off. So we got two shirts for like less than $10 because I think I paid $20. Like the price for our two shirts came out to 2021. So like we got two shirts for 2021. That was plus tax, so that included tax and everything. So it ended up being a really good time. We had a lot of fun. The drinks were cool. But your girl is tired because we got in last night at 3 a.m.
God damn.
Because
You
you know,
told me you
once
were
you like
going
leave,
out.
yeah, once you like leave the park and get home and take a shower and all that stuff, 3 o'clock.
I'm
So
trying to
that's
be
why I
like
sound
how
so
the
tired.
subcontractors be at my job, and they'd be like, "Yeah, when I was young, I used to be up until like 5 a.m. and then come right to work off Red Bull." I'm like, "God damn, you're built Ford fucking tough." Cause I would
Never,
never do that to my fucking self. If you think that I'm
never.
gonna be out partying, I work all day, party all night, and then come back to fucking work off Red Bull
Uh-uh.
and an hour of sleep, you're smoking fat cock. If you think that's what's happening here, that's not what's going on here. Like to this day, like right now, I usually stay up till about 12 o'clock, and then I go to sleep, and then I'll just shower in the morning, get dressed. Sometimes I'm late for work, but I typically can't get in on time anyway. In the sense of like, if I want to get in on time for work, I have to be at the gate at 6 o'clock when it allows me to enter, and then run
Mm,
upstairs to beat 6:01 technically. Like that's
wow.
not happening. So I don't even like try to rush to work because none of us can get in on time. Like I can get in the earliest, but my subcontractors can't even get in until like 6:15, 6:30.
No.
So I have like a grace period where I'm like, all right, let me get my coffee together. Let me open these emails. Maybe do a report. Like, I'd be chilling. Then work starts. But that sounds really interesting. Let's see, how did my week go? So here's how my week started, right? My week started with, huh?
Mm-hmm.
My week started with last weekend. I didn't do anything last weekend, but I found out I had a mouse in my house. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it fucking sucked. So I knew we had one, and when you have one, you usually have six. That's what my dad always told me. When you have one, you have six. But then after like kind of watching their patterns for a couple days until I got paid, I was like, all right, it's not that many. They haven't bred yet to make a family. They probably are just coming in because
Right.
either it's cold or because the house next to me is being like it's about to start being renovated. Like a company bought it and they're about to start renovating it, right?
Um,
Yeah. So I was like, that's more than likely the cause because the only reason I knew about it was because although I might not be the most cleanly person, I know what my messes look like. And something was off. And then I noticed a small black speck next to
ugh.
like some plates that were, it was on the floor next to where the plates were, but like the plates were on like the coffee table, from when we ate last night. And I just didn't put the dishes away yet. And I was like, that's not lint. And I was like, Joy, you have a mouse. So we haven't fully cleaned up yet. We cleaned up a little bit, but we're like, we have to clean up, wash all the clothes that have been on the floor, put everything in baskets,
Mm-hmm.
put all the food away. Everything that is food related cannot be anywhere within, I think I said like 3 feet of the floor. She's like, why 3 feet of the floor? I'm like, mice are really good jumpers and climbers. So if it's anywhere near the floor, they will jump and or climb on it. So to
Right.
avoid that, we ain't even gonna deal with that. Any food is in a box, bin, or in the trash. Um, so basically, scarcing out the food. Bruh, tell me why the next day after doing that, this is how I know they were still like kind of setting up shop, right? The next day after doing that, I'm talking to Joy. I hear like scratching in my oven because you know they like to try and chill in the
Um,
oven or behind the oven. And I hear it, and Joy's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I hear something," and then she's like, okay." I go upstairs for 2 seconds to like put something away, and she's like, "Yeah, we have a mouse. I heard it squeaking as soon as you went upstairs." And then I just stood still for like 5 minutes, just trying to listen. She's like, "It's funny because it knows you're here and it won't do it as long as you're here." So that's when I made my plan. I'm like, "All right, clean up everything on the weekend when I get paid. I can buy some mouse traps. I can buy some peppermint oil so I can spray the perimeter of the
yeah.
house." Do all that good shit, right? And I was mad at Dean because I'm like, Dean, you're a dog. You're supposed to be scaring them off or barking at them or something. Dean don't do shit. So
Damn, D, useless. Big scary
yeah.
dog for what?
So that was most of my week. That was just the beginning. Then the work stuff happened. Um Work wasn't all that bad. I didn't get necessarily a dub, but it was a standard week of work, meetings and bullshit like that. We're prepping for our
Mhm.
vacation next week, so we haven't really been doing I've been working and I've basically been doing I need to do my work as fast as possible. I ended up staying there mad late. But let me finish the mouse story, and then I can tell you about the other stuff that happened. So then
Gotcha.
I this weekend came up. Now this weekend, pause, was the weekend of the Pilot City game. So and it was Halloween. So for the Pilot City game, I went to the tailgate. I helped out. There was a bunch of bullshit that happened there. I volunteered to help set up the vendors early in the morning. Did my 2 3 hour helping, setting up everybody and giving them their tents
Mhm.
and stuff. Right.
Yeah.
And me and Joy were also in charge of our class tent. So we're
Right.
ushering people in. Yo, put the food here, set this up, put this here, put this here. We got plates. We did the collection, but we bought everything and brought it there. Plates. We bought the margaritas there that our friend made. Blah blah blah. Right.
Mhm.
They say, "Oh, volunteers come up to this front stage." I'm a little tipsy because this margarita was strong. Joy's like yelling at me, "Oh, come on, we gotta go, we gotta go." I'm like, "All right, cool." As soon as we get up there, now I'm tipsy, so this is funny. I say whatever the fuck comes to my mind when I'm tipsy. They say, "Hey, so the people who've been checking in tickets have been there since 10 a.m. when we opened. It's about 1 p.m. now. Things are starting to heat up, get started, right?" They're like, and
Mhm.
things this thing closes at 6, right? So she was like,
Right.
"Can you guys like give an hour and a half of your time just so they can enjoy themselves?" I said, "An hour and a half?"
Greg.
Jordan elbows me like, "What the fuck?" And like we're walking away to go help me. She's like, "Why you have to say?" I'm like, "Cause if they got left there for 4 hours, what the fuck you think that mean for us? We finna not have
Right.
no party time, bro." And she was like, "No, that's not gonna happen." Da da da. So we go there, and I'm complaining the whole way. And she's like, "Why you? No, why not just not help?" I'm like, "Bro, I'm gonna help, but I'm gonna complain." So we get over there. She said I was speaking mad aggressive to the lady, or I was trying to get answers out of her fast, but she was just moving slow for like she didn't have to explain everything to me. Just give me the wristbands I need to put on people's wrists, and I'm gonna put that shit on. Give me the wristbands. Let's hurry this up
Give
so
me
I can get the
respect.
fuck out of here.
Everybody getting it when Greg at the door.
No. So look, here's what happened. I talked to everybody I put a wristband on. Man, woman, child, everyone. I was making banter with people, talking to people. If they didn't want to talk to me, I just told them, hey, have a good time. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And then that would make them laugh and smile. Like shit like that. I was a great greeter for the 3 hours I ended up being there.
You were there for 3 hours? That's
Bro, yes, me
insane.
and Joy ended up being there for 3 hours, and then the phone that Joy was using to scam people in, it stopped working. So she was like, "All right, well, here's your phone back, lady." It stopped working. She left the line. Someone else was there doing the stuff. She said, "Greg, I'm about to go because it's 4 o'clock and there's only 2 hours left." I said, "Bet," because I was helping out someone get some tickets on the side, and then I just kind of gave the wristbands to someone and bopped off. Cause I was like, bro, I've been here for 3 hours. Y'all can suck my dick, honestly. I already did what I signed up to for volunteering. So like, I didn't feel any obligation to be there. But it was like, yeah, no, like, and it was mad unorganized. I've been getting cussed out most of the morning. So like, we came back, all the fucking margaritas were gone, and then my classmates, a lot of them didn't put the heat on the sternos. Like they were there, they just didn't light them, so the food was kind of cold.
Hmm.
So like, and we had a shit ton of food. Apparently, I missed some funny stuff, and then there was no more liquor. And then, someone was like, "Yeah, people came by and saw all our food." And was like, "Yo, hey, yo, y'all selling it?" And we were like, "No," but we had so much food left over at the end. So like, I just had to find people who were either in frats or whatever. Someone gave me a cut water. I confiscated it when they were coming in. They were like, I was like, "You gotta chug it." I was like, "You either got a shotgun right here, or give it to me." And they were like, "I'll just give it to you." And then they came back later to
Thank
make
you.
sure I drank it. I did.
I know you did.
I put it right in my pocket and just walked in with it later. Like, oh, I am security. I am the law.
I'm secure. I'm the law. Top flight security.
Yeah, but we had fun nonetheless. Like even the last 2 hours of that, everyone was thanking us. Like, thank you guys for like for putting this together and making sure we had a tent here. We really loved it. And then the girl who does Jordan's waxes is also a part of our class. She said, "So when y'all gonna push out a baby? Cause when you gonna put a baby in her? Cause I'm not doing these waxes for nothing." And I just started dying laughing. Say, you hear that,
That's
Joy?
so funny. Slow down. Tell her the aunts said we're not ready yet.
Right.
We're not ready.
So that's how that went. And then we left a little early because we were supposed to go to the DMV Anime Club's Halloween party. And we were like, all right, 6 o'clock. We got home by 6. Like 6:30. So we're like, all right, it's 6. Let's take a 2 hour nap, a 3 hour nap. Wake up at 9, and then we'll leave at 10 to get to the party at 11 because it's an hour away in DC. It was at Penn Station in
Okay.
DC. So yeah,
Yeah.
um, it was where we went for the party at Otakon, same place. So you
Okay.
didn't go, you weren't there yet, but that's where I went for my birthday night. So
Hmm.
but we were gonna go, but Joy ended up turning off my alarm, and we didn't know, so we didn't wake up until 12 o'clock.
Y'all missed the DMV Halloween party after all that got tickets sold out.
Yes, so I was a little
I
upset about
wonder
it, but I
why
wasn't
y'all
that
did that.
upset. So I just ended up staying up mad late in the night playing the game and doing whatever. Cause the next day I had nothing to do, so that was the day I went and got all the traps and shit. For
Mm.
the mouse. All right, mom just texted me about my video tools. What was I saying? So yeah, that's when I was getting all the mouse traps and stuff and getting like paying my mom back and doing all this other shit, and then TJ hits me up and is like, "Yo, there's another anime club's Halloween party tonight." So I finished my law outfit, dressed up as Law, and went there for a little while. Was the life of the party for the most part because those were like nerdy nerds. Like they didn't really dance much, but they were all very nice people. I talked to a
Okay.
lot of them, just got to meet them. Their new club starting out. I'm pretty sure like they knew each other, but they weren't the most outgoing at the moment. But that's
Hmm.
fine. I mean, I was talking to people, I was saying hello, telling people I like their stuff. Had a bunch of little knickknacks I could grab off the tables, and I did. Um, so it was a fun time. Don't get it twisted. The drinks were terrible. It was a drink. It was called the Dragon Ball, and it was like this black salt drink. In reality, it was called a black salt something, Bro, it is what
Mhm.
I imagine nut tastes like. It was salty. There was salt at the bottom of the cup. There was salt on the rim of the cup. It was not pleasant. I did not enjoy that drink at all.
Mm-mm.
I didn't even finish a quarter of it. I just left it on the table
Oh,
after a certain point. Yeah, it was not. It was. I didn't like it. I didn't like that drink at all. Dean, why are you in the tub? Um, but overall, that was pretty good. But that same day, I ended up catching a mouse. I buy electric traps. 'Cause I don't fuck with
yeah.
none of that other shit. Um,
Me neither.
caught one way bigger than I was expecting. Right? Caught it, killed it. Cool, great, excellent. Tossed it in the trash. Then the next morning, right? Dean's
Hmm.
old food bag was like it was hanging out of a trash bag that I needed to take out. But now it was on the floor. I'm like, I guess gravity just made it fall. This is yesterday morning, by mind you. I am literally
Hmm.
picking up the thing, like, all right, I see a little like scraps, like, oh, mouse probably trying to get some shit to make some nesting. I know we had at least one more left, so I was like, bet. So let me just put this away. As soon as I lifted up that fucking food bag, a mouse fell on my foot. I was freaking out at 5 in the morning.
I'd have screamed. You screamed like a bitch, did you? Because I would have. I'd have.
No, I
Oh my
said,
god, I'd have died.
"Oh, motherfucker!" That's exactly what I
Ah!
did. I was like quiet. I was like keeping it quiet, and bruh, when I tell you, like, I was so mad. I was so
I'd
fucking mad,
scream.
and
I'd have
like
screamed.
I had to
Oh my
cool off. I
god.
cooled off. I breathed. I like kicked where I thought it ran under. I'm like, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna just put the bag in the trash now. And as I lift up the bag, it runs from where I saw it go and goes under my fucking foot and touches me again. I was so mad. I was blown. I was so blown. I
That's
was like,
so
oh,
good.
you're gonna die. You're gonna die. I can't
Oh,
wait for you to die. And then literally when I got home the next day, I ate, put everything that was food related away, rinsed everything off. If it had some type of food in it or leftovers that I couldn't just scrub off at the moment, I put it on the island. There was nothing this thing could get to. Nothing.
ugh.
Then I got home today. That bitch was dead.
Yes, as he should have been.
I was so happy. I'm like, oh yeah, you motherfucker. So now I feel great, and I'm happy, and I'm gonna clean my house,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna reapply the peppermint oil around the perimeter of the house just to ward off anything. So
I get
yay,
you.
that was my week for the most part. Now I'm
Yeah,
prepping for
Chris was
vacation
cleaning the
next
house for
week.
you guys.
Yeah.
I know. I can't wait till you guys get here. Chris has been cleaning the house all day
What about you? What are
because
you cleaning?
nothing because I gotta go to work.
She has to go to work.
Not until December 12th, so she can clean the house.
Wait, what? She doesn't have a job for another month? Why?
That's when the new position starts, and she using this time as a vacation.
She liked that apparently. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, she stacked her bread.
I wish I could stack my bread.
Yeah, so yeah, she stacked her bread, so she's just on vacation for like a month, or because she was like, well, I don't want to start working at Thanksgiving, so yeah. So yep, she's chillaxing, so she's cleaning the house.
Well,
You're welcome.
that's actually pretty dope.
Yeah,
That being said, that was my week. So killed, got to play Exterminator a little bit. Um,
that's fun.
yeah, I get a sick satisfaction out of killing mice because I fucking hate them.
Oh, that's fucking just they're so nasty. Ugh.
Yeah,
But
so
anyway,
but overall, I think that everything went relatively well. I'm not in terms of the Poly of the game, even though we lost. Poly actually ended up getting Poly and City for the fights because there was three of them. They got
what?
disqualified from being in the playoffs, so both teams are out.
There's a fight at the game?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Where people started rushing the field and everything.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yep. So that's none of my business, but
That's
it
crazy.
is what it is. That being said, yeah, that happened. So take that with a grain of salt. Um, so yeah, let's get into the that was my week. Let's get into the news. We've spent 30 minutes talking about our week. I love this. I love when we
I love that for
have
us.
a long week.
Yeah.
So let's get right into the news. I have a decent amount of news, and I gotta tell you, I'm starting off with the saddest thing first. R.I.P.
No, don't do
You
it.
already know. You
Okay,
already know.
I know.
R.I.P.
I'm ready.
Takeoff. That shit. That was crazy. That it just got reported this morning. Rapper Takeoff of the Migos was shot and killed in Houston, Texas, after reportedly right now they're saying after a dice game went wrong. Um, he was there with Quavo. They were at some type of celebration. They were playing dice, and he ended up getting shot. The full story isn't out. That's all we really know. But it has been confirmed that Takeoff died. So that's mad sad.
Apparently, Quavo was shot as well, but
I'm hearing he
survived.
was, and I'm hearing he wasn't. So I don't know
Okay.
if he was or wasn't. There
Well,
was a video up on Twitter. A lot of people were upset about that.
why do people do that? Where is the decorum? Nobody wants to see that a young black man is dead, and y'all want to see what happened. Like, ugh, I hate you people because, like, I'm
It's me. I'm
28.
you people.
28.
I want
I'm
to see
28.
it,
He's
but
20.
I don't. I understand like not seeing at the expense of others. Like there's tons of people who don't want to see it, but I'm one of the people who do. I'm not gonna push
No.
my rhetoric on you guys like, oh no, we all need to see it, because that's false. We don't need to all see it. Not everybody can stomach it. Not everybody wants to see that. I just didn't believe it. Um, my rule, it's crazy that says my rule of thumb is I don't believe a lot of things or a lot of people are dead until I see a body. I didn't need to see that body in particular at that exact moment, but that was my verification. That made it real. Like when like
So,
it's like all the
oh,
times people were joking saying like the queen's dead and then she wasn't and then she was and then I saw a body. That being
like,
said,
it's just
I understand what you mean by like you don't have to put that up. It doesn't have to be put up.
right.
It doesn't have
Like,
to be put up is what I'm always gonna say. Do I appreciate that it was put up? Probably. Yeah. Just gonna say yeah. But I understand that a lot of people don't. So I wouldn't do it because I have, some decorum. But yeah, it's really sad though. Cause like the video has like it did show you everything. Not everything isn't like when the shooting happens, but everything post gunfire, yeah. It's like I think like 30 seconds long on Twitter. And but once it's up, it's everywhere. It's up there forever. So
right. And that's the other thing. Like, the internet is forever. That's forever. Like, that's gonna be his family has to see that forever.
yeah, that's the
Forever.
see that's the bad part to me. Like your family has to see it. Anyone else seeing it, they don't really. I mean, some people have a personal connection to him, especially through his music. Considering that music artists shape a lot of people's lives and inspire a lot of things. So I understand that
I
too.
mean, the Migos were not even were, they still kind of are, but like a phenomenon when they like hit the scene. So it's just like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's so sad. Like, it's why, like, the fact that it has to be so sad, it's so fucking sad though.
Um. The designer ended up saying that because of this, like he doesn't want to rap anymore because the culture is just it's too much. So many people like
That's the
PNB
thing.
Rock
Like,
just died.
but that's the other thing is like, some people, who was it? Um, like, there are rappers who have beef, who talk shit, and not that they deserve to die, but like, you know, if you fuck around, you'll find out type shit. But he didn't bother nobody. Like, he was one of like for him to be as famous as he was, like the amount of drama and shit that he got into, minimal. You know?
A hundred
So it's like,
percent, a
damn.
hundred percent. I mean, his fellow compatriots, they did a lot of shit. They've been in a lot of shit, but he was the quiet
Right.
one. He was the one that didn't get into
He,
trouble for the most part. Like, he good guy from what I can see in the media at least.
right.
Um, into
But
that
that's the thing,
regard,
from what you could see in the media. So like, he kept his, even if there was drama or was stuff, he kept it quiet. Like, he kept it low so that, like, I don't know, like I said, it's just crazy to me.
yeah. The thing I ended up talking with my like coworker about was like it was the fact that this guy has basically signed a death warrant Because not only are there a bunch of hood dudes and shooters who love the Migos and Takeoff in specific, but yeah, there ain't nowhere you gonna be able to, like, especially because niggas who really do this, unless it was someone in his own crew. Because I heard that that might be one of the things that happened. But there's a target on your head no matter what. If you brag about it, people gonna be like, "Why you do that? Take care of you." If you don't
Like
brag about it,
nobody's like
nope,
this isn't
yeah,
like yeah, this isn't it's somebody who you could like I don't want to be like get away with like killing and nobody care. Like everyone is like, what? Like why the fuck would you do that? Like it's just so sad. It really is.
yep. I don't want to be a rapper. I'm good. But rest in peace to Takeoff, and you know, much love to his family and condolences to anyone who had a personal connection to him. Because I mean, I'm just saying, like, that's hard. It's hard to lose somebody, especially to senseless violence. I know from just losing family members, like that shit hurts. It's hard on people when you lose
Right.
someone because of something that could just easily be avoided, or just you walk away from. So condolences to him and his because that's just crazy. We need to
Okay.
stop doing that. Niggas need to fight again because this is a lot of senseless death for no reason. A lot of great people dying these days, and it's insane.
It's the other thing. Y'all niggas can't fight no more. All y'all niggas pussy because y'all can't fight.
It's not even that the people can't fight. It's like you can't fight or you can't take getting beaten. It's one of the two. Because like some people can fight, but as soon as they lose, it's like, nah, I was disrespected. Blah blah blah. Nigga, you just
Like,
lost. Live and
you
let
just
go.
lost.
Walk away.
Take your L's.
And if someone got some beef, and if you feel that strongly about it, hit the gym, my guy. Get them hands up. So
Real
that if
easy.
someone say,
Real
"Yeah, I'll
easy
knock your ass
solution.
out again," prove them wrong, and let that be in the end of it. That's all it is. Niggas just bitches these days.
Real bitches. Y'all real soft. All y'all.
All right, let's go into some more. Nope. Let's start. Let's keep it sad. Let's keep it sad.
Okay.
Kanye West has basically been banned, blocked, suspended in every form or fashion, and his net value's gone down, especially because of his anti-Semitic remarks that have been made in the past week and a half. You heard about that
I
one?
don't know if this is who?
Kanye West. This is
Kanye?
this is new. This just
I
happened
don't
like this
know.
past week.
I don't know about him about it being sad because here's my thing. Here's my thing about Kanye, and I hate to say it like this, but at the end of the day, it's his own. It is his own fault because he does this time and time again. He he just I don't know why he hasn't learned his lesson, and I think in some ways he has because like he does own the brand Yeezy, so like yeah, even though Adidas has cut ties and like some banks have cut ties, like he still has that brand and people still want his clothing and still want his stuff. So he will have a means for a comeback, and if he does it right, it'll be phenomenal. And I will give credit where credit is due. But Kanye keeps going back to the white man, and the white man fucks him, and then he's like, "Oh no, what was me? The white man fucked me over," and all the niggas is like, "Yeah, because white men fuck us over. Did you like prepare yourself?" And the first time he's like, "No, they fucked me over. Love me, niggas," and then then he turns his back on niggas after niggas love him and go back to the white man. The white man do exactly what white men do, fuck niggas, and then oh no, woe is me. The white man is blacklisting me, blackballing me. Yes, because you talked bad about the one group of people that you can't talk bad about. You can talk bad about niggas. You can talk bad about the gays. You can talk bad about well, yeah, you can talk bad about the Asians. You can talk bad about the Muslims, but you know who you can't talk bad about? The Jews. You can't. Sorry. You just can't.
That's a death wish in terms of social. It's social suicide to do that. It's been
Social,
it's been shown time
economical,
and time again that
and
you will never win that.
y'all don't see it. Remember that episode that we did? We were talking about the Jews, and it was like all these. Like we have an episode. It is up. We refuse to take it down,
Hey,
and like
whoa,
it had
whoa, whoa,
all
whoa,
these
whoa, whoa, whoa!
technical
I need you to stop
difficulties.
talking about this like we are anti-Semites, because the way you are
We're
projecting
not.
this
We're not. We're not.
is
Yeah, we're
terrible.
not.
I
We're
need
not.
you
We're
to
not.
say
We're not.
it's an episode we talked about this.
We were being critical of this same thing happening to Nick, something similar of this happening to Nick Kane. We were being critical of it. We're just talking about it, and that episode just has all of this like audio issues. It skips. Like it's just a
Oh, that
bad
was a fun day.
episode, but it was just.
That was hilarious. They were
But
the
wasn't
FBI
it
agent was like,
weird?
"Look, I'm trying to help you out. See, and you
It's trying to save us.
he tried to save us once, and you trying to fuck us up. See,
No,
you
no,
see
no.
this?
I was just, I was just saying. I'm not anti-Semitic at all, but I'm just saying, like they have shown, like they will not tolerate disrespect. Now, I wish that this could be true about anybody's, creed, culture, religion, sex, sexual orientation, sex. But as of right now, it's not. But like, it's one people who, in my opinion, I'm gonna say they do it right. Shit,
No, they stick.
it's
I was
the
about to say that they stick by each other, and they have a core set of values that they all believe in. To where, like,
yep.
example, like black people, like we could stop fucking with him when he said, what white lives
Slavery was
matter,
a choice.
slavery is a choice. The white lives shirt, I believe it was like
Yep.
the white lives matter shirt. Like we could stop fucking with him right then and there. But there's so many people like, no, I miss the old Kanye. You know what they said? Fuck this guy. Period.
Yep.
And they all said fuck this guy. And
And that's
guess
the
what?
end
It
of it.
made him listen, and it's making him listen. Currently, he's
And
not
now
doing
he's
much,
complaining,
but
right? And he's trying to complain and be the victim. Woe is me. But no, you were disrespectful. You were wrong. And instead of apologizing, you want to woe is me. No, no, ma'am, no, sir. But the rest of us, and I hate this about the black community, but oh, he's a he's a he's a stylish genius. He's a lyrical genius. He's this, he's that. Okay, but he's also disrespectful, rude, and give no fucks about us as a people. So why would you support him?
so
Oh, but this album was great.
the reason I say it's sad news is because I think I sent it to you. It was Trevor Noah talking about like air quote him and Kanye's beef. He's like, I don't have beef. He's like, I actually worry about the guy because it's known that he has bipolar disorder and he doesn't take his medicine all the time like he should. That being said, I call it sad because it's sad to see someone who was once seen as so great fall so far from grace, and then on top of that, not even notice until something like this happens on an extremely grand scale. Like in front of everybody, you start to lose everything, and now you're, like you said, playing the victim. Oh, woe is me. No, this has been a long time coming, and you kept poking the
Yeah.
bear, and now it finally woke the fuck up.
Hmm.
And that's why it's sad because it's known that he goes off on these rants, and if it's not, due to bipolar disorder, then I don't have any sympathy beyond that point. But if it is due to that, and he does need help, which I think he does. I think he's needed help for a very long time, and I think he doesn't seek it out because he has so many people, so many yes men and people kissing his ass. Like you have millions of people literally kissing your ass, telling you you're right. You're not gonna think you're wrong
Yep. And
until
that's the problem.
especially when everything's been the same for a long time. But when all this large group of people done took all this shit away from you, and people are still telling you, no, 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 you still right, you still right. That's when you kind of got to self-reflect and be like, maybe I am tripping. And somebody needs to help him. Somebody is my point in this.
And and that's the other problem in it when people around him who were at one point close to him. I mean, like Charlemagne, Diddy, Jay-Z, like they have all outwardly said, I tried, like, I tried to say something and I was pushed away, or I was this and I was that. And so it's like because whoever else is in the circle still going, no, but you're right, they all wrong, like you, like it doesn't help, especially with someone who, because I hate when people use their mental disorder as,
A crutch.
I gotta be careful how I say this, as a crutch. Yes, as a crutch. Because yes, it is okay to have it, and yes, it is okay for us to understand that sometimes it will cause you to do things that is, I don't want to say socially unacceptable, but that could cause someone else harm or could hurt someone else's feelings or whatever. But that does not mean you're absolved from it because you have a mental disorder. It is also on you to take the proper steps to help uh, make that happen as little as possible. And then, and when it does happen, take responsibility to rectify it, however that may be. So
Agreed.
that's my
There's a
standpoint.
fine line between speaking your mind and being disrespectful. and he was disrespectful, and he should be apologizing heavily for it. But no, he
Right.
decided to double and triple down on it, so that's on him at this point. But I just want to go through a list of all the companies that aren't fucking with him anymore. J.P. Morgan and Chase and Company Bank, Balenciaga, Vogue, CAA, so the Creative Artist Agency, MRC, Adidas, Gap, TJ Maxx, Foot Locker, Skechers, Madame Tussauds. They had a wax statue of him in Madison Tussauds. They took it out. Donda Sports, Jaylen Brown, and Aaron Donald, and Peloton, and Quinn Emanuel. I don't even know these names. Quinn Emanuel Uhart and Sylvan Law Firm. Those are all the people that have essentially publicly cut ties with them. I'm pretty sure a bunch of other people have quietly cut ties with him, but it was like reported that his net worth is like has plummeted since his comments. And hey, that's what happens when you don't have people, when you don't allow people to help you. But like the saying goes, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. And obviously, this one wants to die out. The argument I hear a lot is like his old music is old music, and what I've learned is that was Kanye. He really always, was that guy who, made wild comments. They never were this big. He never had this many people being yes men, of course. However, when he became Ye, that's where I
Right.
believe his decline began. The music wasn't hitting as hard. It was a lot less, where I would leave soul in it, is what I would call it.
Hmm.
And along with that, it was just he around the wrong people, trying to impress the wrong group. It's
Yeah.
like our niece one time.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know exactly what she's talking about.
yeah.
It's her birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, niece of ours.
Um, but yeah, I agree. And it's I see the sadness in it, but I guess in my like where I am in it, like where I see it now and where I am now with it, it's been like I've been seeing it happen for a long time now. So at this point, I'm just like, what did y'all expect? What did y'all think was gonna happen? When did y'all think y'all thought he was never gonna like? I guess some people thought he would never like.
He would
He was
never
always
flop.
gonna
He's
be
infallible. He's that
not just
guy.
infallible, but he would never mess with the white man. Like it will always be like, like stuff that bothered us and then he would still be okay because let's remember when he said slavery was a choice, or well, White Lives Matter shirts and stuff like that, none of these companies left him. None of these companies took the stuff
Right.
away.
That was something that
So
me and Joy were talking about. Like that, none of them cared
so
when that was
also
said.
remember that right, remember it. So also remember that when you're like shopping and invested in these companies. But oh, and when they're quick to be like, "Oh yeah, Black Lives Matter. You guys got the day off at my job at work." Blah blah. Blah. They just. Um, but like I saw it. I've been saw it. I'm not surprised. I'm not. I was just waiting for I was waiting for the shoe to drop, and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I kept going on about my day because I can tell you what his next move is gonna be. He's going on another gospel album tour because he got to get his black audience back. So you guys go ahead and buy that ticket for that.
I agree. I mean, I'm not looking for a comeback from him. I think he needs to just quietly, just disappear at this point.
Nope.
You offer nothing to me and my people, your people, and you have offered nothing for a long time except hateful rhetoric and not the best music. So at that point, I'm cool with what you used to have. Let's leave your memory where it is. That's my opinion, but hey, that's just me, you know.
Hmm.
Also, I think his shoes look fucking ugly, so don't really
I
care.
hate those fucking shoes, but whatever.
Yo, so many people were making. Now the funny part of this, people were making memes like, "I can't wait until them shoes are gonna be at Ross for $8." Oh, I
Yeah,
was
they are.
dying. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be real Yeezys, just $8 because nobody fucking want them. All right. Woo, that's funny. Let's get so all the other news is good and or shocking in a good way.
Hmm.
So let's go to the first shocking news. Or you want the good news?
Let's get me upbeat because we started
All
off kind
right,
of
let's
on
do
a
upbeat.
downbeat,
Rurouni Kenshin remake is on set to premiere in 2023.
like animated remake.
Mm-hmm. It's getting a new
No.
animation style and it looks really pretty. Not gonna lie to you.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Like, look, this, like, I don't, I mean, I know what happened. Like, anime became mainstream, and now, like, we're just getting everything we want as fans. But, like, guys, I'm getting everything I want. Like, I literally, right before, the reason why I was like, I was watching, the Thousand Year Blood War arc episode of Bleach, that comes out on Mondays. And it is great. Like, when I say I cannot say any more good things about this show, I'm just so excited because they've been doing stuff like for the fans, and I, the fan, appreciate it.
Yeah, I
I do.
mean, it's Chainsaw Man Tuesday, so you know your boy horny for that Chainsaw Man. But yeah, I'm excited for Rurouni Kenshin. It's actually one of the first animes other than like Dragon Ball and Naruto that I started watching on Toonami. I distinctly remember it, like a bunch of episodes. I don't remember everything that happened. I remember one of the first villains and stuff like that, and like
Hmm.
I remember a lot, like how he was in the beginning he was like pretty cold and kind of shy, but ended up becoming like warm hearted, even though he was used to be was the manslayer right there. You feel me?
Yeah, he was the Tosai, the Manslayer.
Yeah, but he was nice. He was warm. He became like a gentleman. You know, I ain't gonna kill you, but yo, he really took the Batman way of doing things. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna break every bone and ligament in your body so you can never use them again.
Right.
In feudal Japan, just kill me at that point.
So
I ain't got
basically,
no
you killed
arms, bro.
me. Like
That's
one guy, like literally in the first episode, he just broke a guy. Like he fucked up a guy's thumb, so he could never hold a sword again. I was
yeah.
like, that guy can't do anything else with that hand again. Like that hand is useless.
No, my man can't grip a pencil.
Right. But
He got to grip it like one of them people that. Have you ever seen one of the people that grip the pencil with their four fingers and just write with their hand like straight?
so I don't even have to be like you remember Taylor McIntosh. She writes like that. She holds the pencil like
I
with her whole hand.
did you say I don't remember Taylor McIntosh, the girl who'd always say
I
my
was
full
gonna
name?
I was gonna say I was gonna say, do you remember Taylor McIntosh? She was like, I don't need to say that. Like you remember her. Like she holds it. Why did I say that child's whole name? I am so sorry, Taylor.
I'm gonna have to go back and bloop that.
Yeah, please.
Oh my god.
But she holds her pencil like that. That's because I always call her by her whole name because Taylor's such a common name, so I always use her whole name. Even when I talk to her, I say her whole name. So
You also knew like six Taylors at the time, so
I did. So I had to be specific.
um all right, so yeah, I'm excited for that. Also something I'm excited for, the Sonic Frontiers prologue trailer released today, and it was mad fire on Twitter. It was about 3 minute prologue talking about Knuckles, how he like to do shit alone, and then like showing you how like he got in contact with the villain, and a lot of people. I hate the obvious split in some communities, like how some people like no, I want this and this only. And then other people like are just appreciative because I was appreciative of it. It looked really good. It was a nice 2D animation style with 3D aspects. It looked like it was like a moving, not a moving sketch, but I don't know how to describe it. It was really clean though. Like think if you high definition the end of the Jujutsu Kaisen outro, like high definition instead of it being scribbles, you made it like solid color. It was like movement like that.
Okay,
So I was like, oh,
cool.
this is really
That
nice. It's
outro
really
is really
clear.
cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was like really nice, really clear. I'm gonna send it to you after this. I meant to send it to you before so you could look at it. But it was really good. It got me enveloped in the story. Got me excited because I was hearing that the game was looking a little mid, but this got me a little excited for it. Everyone here knows I'm a big Sonic fan, so that's gonna be a game. It comes out on the 8th, so like when I get back from vacation, I'm gonna be playing that like crazy. So like I'm pretty excited for it. It looks really good. So far, just off the prologue. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that game now. I have high hopes. Not too high, like, oh, it'll be the game of the year. More like this will be a fun game that I can actually finish. I'm trying to finish Grounded right now because I haven't finished the game in ages. So, yeah. Um, so that's one thing. So I'm excited about that. Super excited. Super excited. Shout out to The Rock because Black Adam came out last weekend. And it made $67 million on its opening weekend.
Hmm.
I think that heavily has to do with The Rock and his fan base more than it does with DC's fan base. I heard a lot of mixed
Yeah.
reviews about the movie. A lot of people were like, "Oh," a lot of people I know said it was good, and then I think people were expecting it to be some other type of movie, and they were like, "Oh, this is mid. Don't watch it." And like, I don't. I feel like when people go into a movie expecting it to be one thing, they always say it's mid. But when you just go into a movie knowing this character's going to have a story arc, let me watch
That's
the
right.
movie. Usually it ends up being good. If it's a bad movie at that point, it's a bad movie. But if it's a bad movie just because it wasn't what you wanted, then it's not a
Yeah.
bad movie. You know what I mean? Like, objectively speaking. Subjectively, it could be the worst movie ever. But objectively, did it tell a good story? Did it have good action to a certain degree? Did it have good storytelling? Did it have good pacing? That's what I'm looking for when I hear, oh, it was a bad movie. Then people said Thor: Love and Thunder was bad. I enjoyed it. Because I went in thinking this is a Thor movie. It's literally called Thor: Love and Thunder. So obviously it's
Why
not
do
going to be.
people not enjoy it? I enjoy Thor: Love and Thunder, and I see like where they're going. They're introducing like the new characters for the MCU because eventually a lot of these people are gonna have to retire.
Yeah.
And
Like, it's
and it
not.
was it was a great movie about like love and lust and dealing with your emotions because let's be real, like it was serious and funny at the same time, which I think was okay. Let's rewind. The first Thor was like very like I don't want to say serious, but very like olden
Nah, it was
timey, very
serious. It was an action movie. That's all it was. It was an
it
action
was
movie.
action movie. It was like a very I was gonna call it a Game of Thrones for kids.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
No sex, no incest, but like Game of Thrones for kids, that kind of thing. Like it was political, it was serious, it was actiony. The second one, super serious, like all seriousness. And then the third one was like all fun, which I really, really enjoyed. The third one is by far my favorite. It definitely goes
That's the one when he was in
Ragnarok.
Ragnarok. That one was actually, I
It
think, the
definitely
best
goes,
one. I think it had a great amount of action, comedy mixed in, all that.
but I feel like the this one was a little bit more serious than Ragnarok, even though it had a lot of fun parts in it. It was a lot more serious than Ragnarok because it was Thor dealing with all of his grief, losing his father, losing his brother, losing his hammer, now losing the woman, like not just losing the woman he loves, like relationship wise, losing her. Spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't seen it, it is on Disney Plus. Um, and how learning how to love again, like how to love again, be present again, be like not just be like angry Thor or Thor on a mission, just and figure out who Thor is in this new everything.
Right.
And I liked that about the movie. Like I really appreciated that. It still had the fun of Ragnarok, but like I feel like it brought back some of the more serious notes of the other Thor movies in a good way.
No, I
In
agree
a good
with
way.
you, and I think that I liked it as a movie just because it was like it was just good all around to me. Like it had enough comedy, enough action, it's good storytelling. I enjoyed it. I knew about Gore, the God Butcher. Like I knew all about that shit. Like that shit was not exactly how I thought it would go, but like it told a good story and it set them up for what comes next. I think people want the main cast to stay the main cast, but that's not how the Marvel Cinematic Universe works. We can't keep pumping out comic book movies like comic books, my nigga. These niggas got other things to do. Alright? Be
And they're gonna
lucky,
age.
yeah, be
Like
lucky that you are getting another Wolverine Wolverine with what is his
right,
name? Hugh
lucky as
Jackman.
fuck.
Like
Right,
he's old. He's not built for this no more, bro. Leave him alone. But
right.
I think that's
Oh,
what
I'm
everyone's
so happy about
expecting and what everybody wants, and that's the problem. I think
that. Yeah.
when you put
Because
people in
that's the
this,
problem. I hate to say the problem, but that's the thing about like animation um versus like real like live action. Like the art, like when you watch like your animated movies and you watch your animated like stuff, like voice actors can talk for years. You can have the same voice actor for little ever. You can your characters are the same. The story stays with the same characters, and you can grow upon those characters for a long time because yes, they grow old, but not in the same way that we do.
agreed.
So,
That being said, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. I didn't watch the movie yet. I'm going to because I fucks with The Rock and I fucks with Black Adam. I'm excited to see him play a superhero slash antihero. So let's get into the shocking news, and then we'll go back to some good and bad news. But the bad news isn't actually bad; it's like me just upset bad.
Okay.
So here's the good news, or the shocking news. So the Wisconsin volleyball team, a part of the Big Ten, as you may know, they their nudes got leaked on Twitter last week. As a group, yes, after winning, I believe, a tournament or a championship, they all went out and celebrated, and it was a lot of them just naked with their titties out, jumping around, celebrating, drinking, slapping each other's asses, going places, flashing each other in front of the camera. It was a lot of that. I made the joke. I'm like, now I understand why niggas don't want their girl to go out with their hoe friends. If this is the type of shit y'all do, because I ain't never been with my guys. I'm like, yo, let's take our dicks out.
First of all, I ain't never been with my girls and say, "Hey, let's take our titties out."
That's not true. You be with your cousins and try to grope them. So try again.
That's my cousins, but that's
That's
different
worse,
family.
bro.
I'm not gonna fuck my cousins. I could fuck my friends. I don't fuck my friends. That's actually a rule I live by. But could.
I guess. I mean, like I said, I thought it was really funny. Not funny for them, like funny that thought I just had. I thought it was kind of fucked up for them because like that's gonna be there forever. And I was talking to Joe. I was like, you think it's Wisconsin? It's only so big of a school. Like everybody's gonna know who you are. And I was like, do you think it'll be bad for them when they get back? Because white people gonna bully the shit out of you. Like a black person might be like, yo, you had some nice titties at best, and keep it moving. Like, we're not gonna be a dickhead about it. Thank you, and keep it moving, right? But some people gonna be like, yeah, you fucking slut. Like, my question, I was like, Joy, do you think it'll be bad for them? And she was like, no, honestly, I think it would be worse if it was an individual because all the hate's focused on you, but you're already a team. You just gotta stick through it like a team. It'll blow over. I'm like, I agree, it will eventually, but
That makes sense.
I feel like any dude that comes up to you in the next 6 months, yeah, don't pay them any mind. Y'all just can't have PP for 6 months because they only there for one thing because they know it's already under there.
And whoever those dudes are, they suck.
So I don't know if it was a dude or if it was a girl or someone who got a hold of their phone or one of them left their phone out and someone posted it to Twitter because it was literally a recording of someone's phone from the team and their camera roll of all this stuff on it.
Mm-mm-mm.
And then someone posted one of the pictures with them all standing there and then put all their pictures and numbers around it. It's just crazy.
Yeah, somebody is just being a dick, and that's so fucked up.
Hey, look at the bright side. Nice. Nice. Nah, but seriously, I hope all those girls don't have any trouble. Being one of our nerdy podcasts has got y'all's back. I hope that it blows over for y'all. Congratulations on winning the championship. I think this is one of those situations that's just unfortunate. However you celebrate, however you celebrate. I make my jokes, but as long as you're being safe and not doing anything illegal for the most part, whatever, have fun. They didn't do anything illegal. They were just having fun. If they want to be naked and have fun, be naked and have fun. But I hope that this doesn't overshadow their victory because they worked hard for that. And as a past athlete, you don't want your naked body to be the thing that overshadows, your hard ass work.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to them. Congratulations is what I'll say to you. I won't say I'm sorry. I'll say congratulations and keep up the good work. Y'all won. Y'all can be as naked as y'all want. Fuck around and do practice naked. Get some people there. Get y'all sports some fucking funds. You feel me?
Get the funds.
Get them funds, man.
I have a college news take that I do want to celebrate. I want to celebrate my school. The Howard University swimming and diving team, the only HBCU Division One swimming and diving team in existence right now. And I say in existence right now because I am hoping that all of the buzz that they have been just like upstirring in the past, I guess since like almost the last like 3 or 4 or 5 years, gets other schools, especially HBCUs, to invest in having a swim team. Cause like FAMU, if y'all want to coach, I'm here. Tallahassee ain't too far away.
Oh yeah, you could be a coach. Well, you'd have to get your license, but I think you'd be an adequate coach.
I think I'd be a great coach.
I think you need to hit the water for a little bit first.
Yeah, I'm a little chunk right now,
It's
but
not
that's
about being
different.
chunk chunk because coaches be fat as fuck. You're not undulating. You're not undulating. What the fuck is undulation? I know what it is
You
now, but
ain't.
you saying words I don't know.
But they just had a photo shoot with Sports Illustrated, and we'll be having some stuff come out soon, which I think is so cool. So congratulations to them. Congratulations to Colton Snick, all the hard work you have been doing. I mean, let's talk like just from when I left. When I was there, he was my coach for 2 years. There was no diving team. Before I graduated Howard, it was back to being like it was just guess it was called swimming and diving, but there were no divers, and there were no divers for years. And but by the time I graduated from Howard University, which was 1 year after I had a 5 year program, thank you. Um, there was a diver, and now there's a diving program. There are multiple divers, and I just think like just little feats like that just show how much love and how much energy and how much work he has put into the program, and it's paying off. So congratulations, and y'all keep up the good work. Keep beating everybody, and can't nobody see y'all. Even if they can see y'all, they can't see y'all because I said it.
Yeah, all your past swim teammates was looking mad good at homecoming. They really flexed for the what Jordan called the fashion show at Howard.
So yeah, Howard's homecoming is a fashion show, and my teammates they was having fun. I was kind of sad that I missed it because they looked like they enjoyed themselves. But I will be there next year, so no worries.
Okay, I like to hear that. That being said, we're gonna go on to the next shocking news. So Doja Cat's 27th birthday passed, and her nudes got leaked too.
What? No way.
Um,
Why is everybody leaking the news?
she
I
had,
love Doja
but
Cat, by the way.
she wanted hers to get leaked though. She had like a I forgot what it was called, but it was she was naked at a lingerie party, I believe it is, or some kind of party like based off of Secret Society. I don't fucking know, but she had some type of party where she ended up having her titties out and like some Polaroids came out of it, and then like I don't know if this was damage control, but like after it was out. Like I saw a tweet from her saying, "Yo, somebody send me the picture of my nudes from last night. I want to post them." And I feel like that was just her doing damage control because I don't think they were
Hmm.
supposed to get out. And it's like, oh, let me make it look like I want this to be out. But I mean, it was just her titties for the most part. But them, I don't know. They look they looked bigger in the bitch I'm a cow video. So I was a little disappointed.
Hmm.
Are you looking
Well,
them up right now?
no,
Okay.
not at all. Yeah, she has little boobies, but she has a good, pretty
Some people were
boobies.
making fun of them and said they look like saggy eggs.
Kind of nice.
And then girls would be like, y'all obviously don't know what titties look like and only watch fucking porn. And they're like, no, I've seen titties and them's not titties. This fuck
That's
Twitter is
not
not a
nice.
real place. Like, bro, people are so hateful. Like, nigga, you hating on free titties. Shut up. Shut up. So for the most part, yeah, that's two sets of or not sets, but two groups nudes got leaked. So
Two sets of titties.
there was a couple
No,
sets of titties, bro.
it's a couple sets of titties. You know, look, if you are blessed enough, because let me make sure y'all understand, are blessed enough to get someone's nudes, keep them to yourself. Because that she ain't have to send them to you. She ain't have to. She was nice enough to bless you with some ass, titties, pussy, dick, because those are nudes too. Whatever was sent, keep it to yourself. Because guess what? Next time you don't get none. Now.
Don't listen to her, cause I'm gonna tell you now. Someone's already sent it, so just be the another guy that sends it too. Just be like every other dirtbag, cause you know what? The dirtbags
Why
get the
are you a
nudes.
terrible
So you
person?
gotta send it to all of your boys and be like, here, look what I just got.
No,
And then
no,
you gotta
no.
rob your boys and be like, yo,
Don't
you
listen
want to
to
see him?
Chris.
You gotta send them to me. You gotta send me yo. I can't. I can't.
No, you can't even do it because you said this. Know how
This was
fucked
a
up that
hundred
shit is.
percent a lie. It was sarcasm. I played you, all you niggas that was sending titties while I was talking. You're dumb as shit. Fucking idiots. Don't do that. It's stupid. Be a good person. Take the nudes, put them in a spank bank, and forget about it until it's time to
Thank you.
spank.
Exactly what Greg said the second time, not that first round of shit he was spewing.
Yeah, it was funny because I was talking to Joy about that, and she was like, it was some conversation that came up, and she was like, "Did guys just keep them?" I'm like, "Most guys, yeah, we have like some type of lockbox or something that you have all your titty trophies in that you just have." She's like, "Wait, so y'all just be keeping them the whole time?" I'm like, not everybody. I'm like,
So
some
where
people.
yours at? What's the passcode?
So like I was saying, some people when they get into relationships and stuff, they'll either like just delete the lockbox, delete the news, delete like if they have it on the phone, they just delete them. If they have the lockbox, they delete that and just forget about it. So yeah, that's what I did. Just
I'm
got
about
rid
to
of
go
it.
ask my girl if she.
You
I'm
said
about to
what?
ask my girl if she still got her old nudes.
Do you?
Hey, nah, I don't keep them. Like I look at them for what it is, and then I get rid of them.
Oh yeah, you ain't a real nigga.
I have my nudes in a lockbox because I'm lazy. So when I gotta send out nudes, I send old shit
See,
because
that's what I
I ain't shit.
did. That's what I fucking did in high school. Because I was lazy.
I'm
Because
still
everybody's got the
lazy.
same picture. I can lie.
Now, now, like I don't know. Actually, I kind of owe my girl some nudes. It's been a while since I took nudes. That's
Y'all
because
live
she
together.
DP
Just
all the
walk in the
time.
room butt ass naked with a butt
I'm
plug in your
always.
butt.
I do want a butt plug so bad, and I'm getting closer to like being ready for my butt plug, guys. Like I'm
Gross.
almost there.
I was joking.
But no, like it's still like you still gotta keep the sexy in a relationship. Like you can't just stop. And you know what? I'm a cop that I do this, not a lot, but I am this is something I have done. An offender. Like I send news. Like when we weren't living together, I sent news all the time. Like just cuz news. Like I'm in the shower. Now I'll be like, I'm getting in the bed. You coming or what? Uh, I have no more. I gotta bring the sexy back to my relationship.
That's
It's too
actually pretty
early to get
funny.
lazy.
Yeah, I mean, everybody enjoys random unsolicited nudes. See, now what you got to do is send them at the worst times. At work.
Oh no, what I did was oh, you know what? I'm lying. I did some news recently. I took her phone while she was in the shower, and I took some pictures while I was laying in the bed, and then I just left them on her phone. Next
No,
time
you
I'm
got
gonna
to make
change
them a
the
lock
background.
screen.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I said that's what I'm saying. Next time I'm gonna change the lock screen.
Because it's all
But
fun
like
and games until
literally,
you do that and they never know they're there. And then someone's like, oh, yeah, show me the pictures from this weekend. And they're scrolling through and then boom, titties.
that's exactly what I wanted to happen. I was like, she's like, she'll buy something, and boom, titties.
That's funny.
Cause I ain't shit.
You ain't shit. You aren't. All right. So my last piece of news. This is a no, second to last piece of news. This is something that made me sad. I haven't fully watched the series. I think that he did good for what I have seen. So, they are replacing Henry Cavill. If you don't know who that is, or
In The
Cavill,
Witcher.
yeah, from The Witcher. He also plays Superman in the DC
Yes.
universe. But Henry Cavill is being replaced by Liam Hemsworth, in The Witcher for the next season. So people are outraged by this because they're like, this is a nerd. This is something he's always wanted. Like he almost missed. I think he almost missed his Superman spot because he was like
Yeah.
playing video games, and then he ended up getting it. But like he loves The Witcher. He loves playing the game. He practiced for this. He does this like, bro. I don't know why they're changing him. People are saying it's because they think they're about to do a new Superman movie to bring in the new DCU. Um,
I still he just couldn't.
But yeah, but
Social conflict.
I'm a little upset about it because I'm like, you're 3 seasons in and you decide to change the main character. The only time I accept that is when the main character died, not in the
Like in
show but in real
Spartacus.
life. Like I was about to say, like in Spartacus. And guess what? That guy did a fucking fantastic job. I don't think
Oh
Liam.
yeah, the guy who came back just did that role so much justice. Like it was great. And actually, I also appreciate not to like harbor on Spartacus. I think I want to rewatch that. That's so
I do
fucking
want to
so
rewatch
fucking
that.
good.
It's like 8 seasons.
Um, I do appreciate what they did in the interim to like not disrespect his memory and like rush finding a new actor, take their time. They did the flashback season, the season before Spartacus got there, before Gannicus
With
was like
Crixus.
yeah, with Crixus, which I thought was great. I was like, yeah, that's like like a great way to do it. And then like they were able to introduce more characters later. Like it ended up being a great idea. But yeah.
Yeah. So I'm a little upset about it. I don't feel like he has the chops for the role personally. Like I looked up his acting list and them chops is not looking choppy enough. It's looking real chopless. And I'm not a fan of that. So we'll see what happens. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. Maybe he won't. But I'm not seeing it right now. If you don't know who Liam Hemsworth is, the only movie that I've seen him in is fucking the
Hunger Games.
God damn, the Hunger Games where he played Gale.
That's what I'm here for. But I mean, he is a Hemsworth brother, and Hemsworths are fine as hell, so he should be fine.
That doesn't mean anything to me. So that being said, I'm gonna withhold all judgment because I want to finish The Witcher. That's like after I finish Code Lyoko, which I started rewatching last week. I'm gonna watch that. So we'll see what happens.
How is it live?
Yeah, it's on
I
Netflix. It's on Netflix.
okay.
What I'm realizing in this show, these kids die a fucking lot. What I mean by that is, in the virtual world, when they die, it's supposed to be like basically be them dying, and then they get re-virtualized in the real world. Okay, wonderful. Oh shit, I just had a deathly experience, you know. And then they in real life, before they return to the past, most of the time, they're usually like on the verge of death, if not dying. Like they frozen to death, they overheated to death, one drowned, someone laughed to death, got choked to death, electrocuted to death. Like it's a lot of like basically dying, and these kids just be chilling the next day. Like, oh, we beat Xana, yeah. Shit's kind of crazy for people in 8th and ninth grade. Yeah. But I really like the show a lot, even though like some of the animation is like, washed over, cheesy and shit. Like it's a nostalgia factor, definitely, but the show is still pretty good. So, uh, my last news point is it's about all the beautiful black women who have been dressing up this Halloween season. It's just a list of all the amazing things and one funny one. We just got to go through it. And what I gotta say is nerd culture is always gonna win, man. We on top right now, and I can't wait to see how far we go
Ooh,
to the top. Boy, I tell you,
ooh.
we have Megan the Stallion as Miriko from My Hero Academia, and that bit was
Oh my
fire. That's the first
God.
bunny I done seen with tiger stripes, my nigga. Beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, wasn't it?
Chloe
The
Bailey
things
did
I've done
Lola
to that bitch.
Bunny, and she was looking
Yeah.
flame too.
Woo.
Halle Bailey did an Avatar. Her makeup was really good. Me and Joey were talking about like her makeup was really good. She did that look very well. Kiki Palmer did Rogue from X-Men.
I saw she looked dope.
Yup.
Give her a role.
Cardi B did Marge Simpson, and
Yes.
she did a sexy Marge Simpson, but she didn't overdo it like some of y'all little floozies do. Oh, I'm going to go
Ooh,
out in green
Susie.
lingerie with a blue wig. I'm Marge Simpson. I don't I don't think that's Marge Simpson, buddy. And then to top it all off, this was the funniest one. Lizzo dressed up as Miss Piggy.
I didn't see that one. Oh, I'm about to look it up now.
Bro, it was so
I did
funny.
not see
It
that.
was so funny. Cause Joy was like, is she taking like the Lil Nas X approach, like just being a troll now? I'm like, I guess. I'm like, outside of her weight that everyone likes to get on her for, she is a very talented artist and musician. Period. Point blank. Say what you want, but that fat girl
Oh,
can
she's
move,
so cute.
dance,
Her makeup
sing.
is so cute.
Yup.
That's the other thing. People always want to talk about how, like, oh, she's so fat, she must be out of shape. She does whole fucking concerts, and she does her whole. I've heard her concerts are amazing. Like, I'm not like the biggest Lizzo fan, so I'm not that about to like be at a
No, I'm
concert.
not
But like,
either. Trust, but I give
I
respect
heard she
and
has a
props where it's
great
due.
concert. But you know what? I'm not surprised because you know where she come from? Band culture. She used to
Oh
be on the
fuck
band.
yeah,
She know how to put on a fucking show.
right. And like she can actually play it, and she played the presidential flute a few weeks ago, which has never
Oh,
been
that was so
played.
dope. And she's like actually talented. Like talented.
I feel like if she lost a lot of weight, like people want, niggas would still hate, of course, because haters are gonna
Yeah.
hate. Period. Point blank. But for the most part, what I did recognize is that like she tries, she does her best, like in a lot of ways. Losing weight would help a lot with the hate that she gets, but in the grand scheme of things, like she's a talented artist. Period. Point blank.
Yeah.
That
She
is
is.
that is not something you can say that she's not. She can sing, she can dance, she can play instruments. That is talented artist material right there. Done. Doesn't matter what you guys say to me now. She's a talented artist. Fuck you. But I found that funny because she was playing into how people don't like her. And I was like, yes, I love it. It was hilarious, though. Because she also dressed up as an abuser. Because Miss Piggy be beating the shit out of my man's Kermit. Domestic violence is real in that house. But that's all the news I got. So now we're going to have a really quick topic. Just the things that we love about Halloween. The Halloween season in specific. I want to start.
Go.
So my favorite thing, I'm going to do 3. My first favorite thing is all the memes. Like the sex memes. Like Spooky Dick coming over and gonna like...
freaking the sheep.
No, not even freaking the sheets. Like people be like, "Yo, put a pumpkin on your head and fucking like the headless horseman." Niggas be saying shit like that on Twitter, and I just love how crazy it is.
People joke about that, but my girlfriend would love if I put a pumpkin on my head and fucked her. Watch this, babe. Come here.
Wait a minute.
Come here.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Here. Quickly.
What are we doing here?
Come here. Can I funk you with a pumpkin on my head?
Yes.
You heard the guess, right?
I wish I didn't in some ways, but yeah, I did. I really did.
Can we fuck in your in the mask tonight? Yes. We're gonna use the ghost face mask tonight.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Somebody get this nigga. You are a deviant, is what you are.
I am. I'm a terrible person. I'm not joking.
That being said, wonderful. What is one of your favorite things about this?
The sluts. My favorite thing is the sluts.
Oh, you like the the slutty fits? I'm gonna go out in lingerie and a wig and call myself a thing.
Yes.
I think that's my least favorite part. I actually hate that.
Because I'm a woman, and there's no other time in the year where you can get away with wearing almost absolutely nothing and no one judge you for it. They're like, oh yeah, she's a bunny. No the fuck she's not. But yeah, bitch, wear that shit. You're a fucking bunny today.
So
like I like the freedom that women can have. Like women can wear whatever the fuck they want, as much as like I guess it's not just the sluts, it's the range. Like women can wear as much or as little as they want and no one give a fuck.
So
it's great.
I don't like that only because like I saw the perfect example of why I don't like it just the other day, right? It was what was it? It was a chick, she was dressed up as a air quote pig. She was wearing like a see-through pink bodysuit in pink underwear with heels and a pig nose. That's it.
She was a fucking pig. She was a fucking pig, and
she was a chick with her titties out and a oink and a snout. That's it. And I mean, once again, I'm one of the people. Like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with it, in the sense of like I hate it in the sense of that's public indecency. If I go out in clear underwear and say I'm a diver because I have a snorkel on, I'm going to get arrested.
And I'd have oinked her. That's what I'd have did. I'd have oinked her. Yes, I'm loving the freedom that women get for one day. One day, women can be as nasty, as freaky, as
so let me preface this. This is a joke. I would go up and titty twist her and say squeal like a pig. Wee!
No.
That's a joke. It's a joke, people. I wouldn't just go and titty twist someone's titties.
Somebody gonna just clip that.
Someone's gonna clip it. I know it is. Someday someone will say, see, he says he'll go up to girls and just titty twist them. Like, please listen to the full clip.
Greg hates women, so it's okay.
I love women.
Greg hates women the way Kanye hates people.
Wow, that's crazy.
I know.
But I have a love-hate relationship with it. Like, I'm always gonna be like, oh, thanks for the titties, but like at the same time, it's like, no. There's a line I have, I guess, with like when practicality versus just the want to be nude. Like, there are places that you can be nude there, it's legal, versus like the exposure to potential children. Because I just think, like I said, like I told Jordan, I have a Kantian method of thinking, meaning Um, if one person does it, everybody can do it. If everybody does it, is it okay or will it be liked and accepted? I don't think it will. To that regard, I think that you shouldn't do it in a lot of ways. That's how I like to think about a lot of things. Example, if I punch somebody, someone should be able to punch me. Do I want to get, and everybody should be able to punch somebody else. Do I want that? No, not necessarily. You still here? Did you lag out?
Yeah. No, I'm here. I guess that's fair.
I mean, and
Look,
that's just my point
I
because I
just
think
want.
about it in the grand scheme of things. Like if, like I said, if I just wore the clear underwear, you can see my dick, my balls, and every pubic hair I got, and I just walk out with that and a snorkel and say I'm a scuba diver. I'm going to
Yeah,
jail and getting put on a
you're a scuba
list.
diver. No, you're a scuba diver.
No, I'm going to prison as a pedophile, and we both know this.
You're a scuba diver. Not in Ventus world.
In Ben's world, niggas just walk around naked and
Yeah.
don't. So, but
Or
but like I
not.
said,
That's the best part about Ventus world. Either people walk around naked or they don't, and everybody's okay with it.
so my thing is, I'm not gonna tell somebody to stop, unless my kids buy. Like, go away, fucking pervert. But but for the most part, like if you want to do that, have fun. I mean, as long as you're in an adult space, or like if you're going to an adult party, I don't give a shit. Have fun. I might look at you, but I'm not gonna change how you want to dress. Live your fucking life. Have fun. Shit. At the end of the day, what you do, unless it has bearing on me, I don't give a shit. So
Fair.
yeah, I talk all this shit, but trust me, I promise you at the end of the day, like, you can be whatever, do whatever. And as long as you ain't touching or bothering me and mines, I'm great. You want to streak out there at the playground, as long as I don't have a kid or family member there, the police will handle you. So, you know, yeah.
Or not, or you might get away with it, which would be cool too.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Whoa, pause. I don't want people running naked to playgrounds just thinking, I'm going to get away with it off of this part.
Right? You
Not
might.
me.
You might. Look, I said you might. You
I
might
will
not.
not be
The
the
police
insider
might
of
handle you.
streaking, damn it. My second favorite thing is the fact that The Nightmare Before Christmas comes on and it doesn't stop until after Christmas.
It's the best movie ever.
That's like one of my favorite things about Halloween. The fact that that movie comes on
And that
like
movie comes on September 1st, and it don't go off until December
January
1st.
1st.
Until
That movie is
January
just on. Who
1st.
Tim Burton was on to something with that when that man said, "Yeah, this shit gonna bang," and every year it does.
Every year. I watch it multiple times. I think we're gonna watch that tonight. I'm gonna see. No, I think we're supposed to watch Hellraiser 4. I don't know.
I used to be terrified of Boogie because he was filled with bugs.
Oogie Boogie? Oh, because he was fucking gross. He was full of bugs.
That
He
was
was
the only reason. It
disgusting.
wasn't the fact that he was a scary sack man. It was the fact that he was filled with bugs. And it's like, if
Right.
he
It
eats
wasn't
me,
that
does
he
that
was
mean the
upset.
bugs are eating me?
I don't know how that works, but I don't want to find out.
Yeah, that's basically what I was thinking.
My second favorite thing is okay, so it's not something that that I do, but
Oh,
I like all of the like the creative foods and drinks that people make. Like I don't do them and or anything, but I think they're always so cool. Like the stuff that people come up with, and I know it's fat of me to say this, but I do. Like I like the little at the Alice in Wonderland party, they like dyed the devil eggs, so like the egg was blue and the inside was green, so it looked weird like little stuff like that. Like I think those are so cool. Like all the different creative like foods and stuff that people come up with to make to like them look spooky and not edible.
agreed. I think my last and favorite thing is the intricate cosplays. Like I love when nerds pop out. Like that last note on the pod notes. That's like one of my favorite things about it because it's like, bro, so many people put so much work in it. Like Darren, I don't know if you saw her fit. She just posted it on Instagram and TikTok though.
Yes.
She did
I didn't see
the Love
her
Hashira.
official post.
Yeah,
Yes, I
she
didn't
did
see
the
her
Love
official
Hashira and she did a really
post,
good
but I
job.
saw some pictures. And like her hair was like pink, like she dyed her hair pink and green. Super cute. Kiwi. But like it was all super cute.
Yeah, like I love seeing stuff like that. Like it makes me mad happy just seeing people like really go all out. Like I did law, so I had to draw on my
Yeah.
pants.
Your love is really cool.
Yeah, yeah, I got a lot of compliments on that. he was like, "You could have asked me for the sword. I had one at my house, at my parents' house." I'm like, "Damn, wish I knew." But like that's what, like next year I'm trying to. I swear to God, next year I'm doing Asta post time skip. I'm doing it. I was talking to Darren. I'm like, I'm doing Asta, and I'm gonna be out here with my titties out like a thotty. And she was like, "I love that for you." And then she stole my
Yeah.
catchphrase.
What?
I'm pro ho, but be safe.
I'm pro ho, but be safe. I love that.
Yeah. So she's claiming that. But yeah, we know where it started. But yeah, I love the fact that so many people can get so creative. So many people have been getting into it, especially with nerd culture. Like I said, on the rise, on to the tippy top. Especially with like people like Megan Thee Stallion, like really vouching for us, like shit. Like hella people getting into it. Like eat me out while I'm watching anime. What she said, looking for Sasuke.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Looking for a wild fox. Something like a salsa.
n-
You know the line.
y'all get what we trying to say, but like girls
Yeah.
hear that and they be like, maybe I should give the anime nigga a chance. Maybe I should watch this show. Watch the show and be like, damn, this shit kind of hard. This shit bang.
No. My my not only guys, I am turning my girlfriend into a weeb and I love it. Not only are we like starting to tear down episodes of Full Metal Alchemist because of course we all know once it picks up it gets good. But like she's like, I want an anime shirt too. So I was like, you got to get an anime shirt of the show you only seen. So we got to get you a Full Metal Alchemist shirt. Like you can't just be out here rocking any anime shirt. So yeah, next thing you know, we're gonna be nerdy together.
Let's go. Next year,
Yeah.
yeah. So like that's one of my favorite things. Like I'm just scrolling through the timelines. I get to see all these people doing all these cosplays, and it looks so great. Like I've been so
My
happy.
my third favorite thing is something that I just recently started doing, maybe like 3 or 4 Halloweens ago, but pumpkin carving. I really enjoy carving pumpkins.
The best
Um,
one I've seen this year so far, um, is Pochita from Chainsaw Man.
no.
Yeah, someone made a Pochita lantern.
Now I haven't gotten good yet, but like I made like a good one this year. Like it was different. It wasn't your classic like triangles. Like I went out of the box and I was proud of it. So yeah, that's my new favorite.
Okay, so that's your last one. All right, bet.
Um, honorable mention, caramel apples. Them,
Not caramel
oh,
apples, sweet apples, or sugar dip
no,
apples.
I like, I like, you like you talked about candy apples. I like caramel
Yeah,
apples
those ones.
with
That's what
nuts.
they're called, candy apples.
I want caramel apples with nuts.
No, I like candy apples. The caramel ones are cool, but I prefer the. No, actually, I prefer the caramel. I think that's a caramel with nuts only, though. Yeah, you're right. Caramel with nuts is fucking elite. I won't lie to you. But yeah, so that's all of it. That's the episode, guys. With that, I'm
Yeah.
Galaxy Greg. Be sure to follow me on my socials at Mr. Space Awaits if you want my personals, and Galaxy Greg for all gaming content, spelled GA1AXYGR3G. I'm on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. Be sure to follow me on all those things. Be sure to follow the pod at Be More Nerdy for all your Be More Nerdy news updates, posts, and maybe even story posts in the soon to be future. Yeah, have a great spooky season. You can follow us at Be More Nerdy, spelled BMORENERDY. That being said, I'm Galaxy Greg. Peace. Diva.
It's your girl Diva XOXO. You can follow me on Instagram at always underscore uh wait, what is my Instagram? Oh, I know it. Always underscore the underscore diva. Ha ha ha. Y'all thought I forgot it. I didn't. Um, make sure you check out the comic 21 Blackjack on Webtoons now. Um, and that's all I got this week. You
All
know?
right.
Uh,
Yeah, it's a pretty short and quick week. That
yeah,
being said, we should be doing an in-person pod pretty soon, so that'll be nice. And
yeah,
TJ will be
that'll be
there.
fun.
That'll be cool.
We're getting the gang back together just for an
We're
episode.
getting the band back together. You're
Yeah.
the one that sets the bar. We need you back on bass guitar. You're fabulous. You're
Uh,
fabulous.
all right.
It's from the Phineas and Ferb
Till next
episode.
time, guys.
Yeah, until next time, everyone, be more nerds and send spooky nudes, because, as we talked about here, people love that shit. So,
I'm gonna take some spooky nudes.
Gross. Peace.
We out here.